in each of these cases, prior work experience, prior teaching experience has been held to be a valid criterion. It is valid intelligible differentia, and it is a valid rational object for the state to engage in. Similar to the case before my lady. And these cases are, I'll only just list them out because they're so similar to what is before my lady. Para 34, Srinivas K. Gowda versus Karnataka Institute of Medical Sciences. What is the case here, my lady? Please see. At the time, eligibility and requirements were prescribed. At the time of selection, the selection committee decided that out of 15% marks for interview, 10% of marks were to be set apart for the length of work experience and or additional training in teaching hospitals of the medical college, with special preference to those who had worked in teaching hospitals of government autonomous medical colleges, and remaining 5% were to be assigned to the personality of the candidates based on viva voce. Similarly, page over, my lady will see Srinivas K. Gowda. Para 9, this is what the court extracts. It is in this background that we need to determine whether the marks allotted to the appellant in the category of experience and personality are arbitrary. The appellant at the time of submitting the application had 1 year work experience in Bapuji Medical College, so-and-so, and 3 years work experience with the first respondent. On the other hand, the respondent at the time of the application had only 6 months experience of working under a doctor who was undertaking private practice. Not only did the appellant have more years of work experience, he had work experience in a governmental institution. Hence, the marks awarded to the third respondent and the appellant bore a nexus to the yardstick determined by the selection committee. It is not the case of the third respondent that the appellant was given more marks for experience despite having less work experience. On a comparison of the marks allotted to both the candidates with reference to the yardstick determined by the selection committee, no mala fide could be imputed to the selection committee, nor is there any obvious or glaring error or perversity. The court does not sit in appeal over the decision of the selection committee. Both those points, my lady. On one, prior work experience being a relevant criterion. Two, prior work experience being intelligible differentia, bearing a rational nexus with the aims and objectives, here the best interests of the student. And three, a court must not sit and appeal over the decision of a selection committee. Now, my lady, I'm not going to read all the other cases, but they are entirely similar, and my lady will take my word on that. Satyadev Bhagor, which we just read, we went through in some detail. And then finally, Satyadev Bhagor continues, and we find the ratio, para 40, page 36. We find that the ratio laid down in the said judgment is applicable to the facts of the present case, as also to uphold the action of the state. So the contemporary jurisprudence in the last decade, when the court, the apex court, is seized of prior teaching experience as a criterion of preference or priority or enhanced eligibility, one, has been upheld by the court. Two, not just in the realm of the court feeling it doesn't have expertise, but two, in the realm of it being intelligible differentia bearing a rational nexus with a legitimate objective. So the court feeling that one, yes, that it satisfies Article 14 and that mandate of Article 14, and two, that the court feeling that beyond a point, as long as that first threshold is satisfied, what my lords in the division bench and Arunima Paul say, as long as that first threshold is satisfied, the court must not traverse further because of lack of expertise, etc. Now, my lady, the last point I want to make, and I'm very grateful for a patient hearing, that the 10 marks allocated for prior teaching experience is to be awarded respectfully before the interview stage. On this point, my lady. Now, my lady, there are two parts that I'll trouble my lady with. One, I'll take my lady to Rule 11, which I've got in the compilation. And two, I'll also deal with the linguistic conundrum that was before my lady about 2 weeks ago also. Academics and academic, both these two facets. Now, my lady, may I just take you to page 541 of the compilation itself. It starts at 537, Government of West Bengal School Education Department. These are the rules. Yeah. Now, my lady, may I just take you to middle of the page, 541, method of SLST for selection of candidates and preparation of panel. Now, the rules in question, my lady, is on the following page, 542. And I'll start with 1110, Roman 10. This is on page 542. Now, this is step 1. Step 1 is Roman 10. The preliminary list of the shortlisted candidates prepared by the Central Commission shall be forwarded to the respective regional commissions. This is step 1. This is the preliminary list of the shortlisted candidates prepared by the Central Commission. Step 2. This is 11, Roman 11. Thereafter, so this is subsequent to 10, the regional commission shall verify the credentials and eligibility of the shortlisted candidates appearing for interviews vis-a-vis their applications prior to conducting the interview. So please see the language of this. The regional commission shall do what? Shall verify the credentials, the degrees, the past conduct, my lady, that I dealt with in Schedule 2. Shall verify the credentials and eligibility of the shortlisted candidates appearing for the interview vis-a-vis their applications prior to conducting the interview. So the applications whose credentials have been checked and found incorrect by the regional commissions and the candidates who are found ineligible to participate in the selection process shall not be allowed to appear for the interview. Absence of a candidate during verification will automatically disqualify. Now, the application itself asks the candidates, the existing teachers included, to mention their prior teaching experience. So this is step 2. And the step 3, my lady, is 12, which has to do with the context of disability, if any. I'm not here on that at all. Now, step 4, which is rule 15, Roman 15, my lady. This speaks to the interview list. Now, please see, this is after step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Thereafter, my lady has this, Roman 15. Thereafter, the Central Commission shall prepare a consolidated interview list which shall be published and be forwarded to the interview board as specified in Schedule 3. Now, it is very important, my lady, may I respectfully request you to mark 2 portions, to underline 2 portions of this. The Central Commission shall prepare a consolidated interview list. This is one part of this clause, which shall be published and forwarded to whom? This is part 2, to the interview board. And how? This is specified in Schedule 3. So this assumes that all the information, the documentation, the verification, the marks, the weightage of Schedule 2 has been accomplished before we get to the interview. The interview list being the culmination of this process, which starts with writing the exam, and in the case of untainted teachers includes their past conduct, which the second schedule I read to my lady. Now please see the final step, step 5. This is Roman 16. My lady has it. This is the final stage on the same page. After interview, the interview board shall forward a detailed report to the Central Commission, which shall, from the interview list and on the basis of the report of the interview list, prepare and publish a merit list category-wise on the basis of merit as per Schedule 2. The merit list shall contain the names of all eligible candidates who have appeared for the interview. So, my lady, respectfully, this is the top of the pyramid. So the rules envisage, all service law rules, my lady, envisage the interview to be the culminating process. There is no realm of understanding of qualifications of any sort of this being a funnel. which is what my friends are asking for. They are asking for the interview to be in the middle of the process, not at the top, which defies rational objectivity. If, in fact, this prior teaching experience were to be assessed after the interview, the state's policy would be rendered irrational, unintelligible, and open to my lady then setting it aside on this ground. For the policy to be rational as it is, the schedules contemplate and the rules contemplate that the interview is the culminating final point. After assessment of all the documents, the past conduct prior to this second round of examination, leading up to the interview process, to see, essentially to see the personality. Can this person communicate? Person has expertise, person has qualifications, the person has marks. And I was astonished, my lady, I'd like to show you this and take only 2 minutes. I want to show my lady the qualifications, the PhD, all of that we went through, of the candidates, of the teachers. Because what I wanted to show, they should have got copies. What I wanted to show, my lady, is this, that the 13,000 untainted teachers who are before my lady are actually quite extraordinary, because in the morning I was going through, well, who are some of them? Many of them are PhDs. Some are PhDs from IITs. This is the nature of who is teaching, and also the nature of the pandemic, that is unemployment in this country. To then take this valuable resource that I have fought so hard. I was looking at the number of PhDs in that list that my friends showed me. There were hundreds of PhDs, from math to chemical engineering, IITs. It was extraordinary. Electrical engineering, so on and so forth. This is the nature of how qualified and how in need they are of these jobs. And this is the nature of who teaches in government schools. To take these candidates who have manifold proven themselves in terms of educational qualifications, who have manifold proven themselves in terms of fulfilling their obligations and duties, because you had a taint process, to make them redo this twice and maybe be terminated from their jobs for no fault of theirs, really begs the question then, my ladies, of whose fault this is. It is certainly not the fault of 13,000 untainted, honorable, duty-bound teachers who come to my lady for justice. I'll end there. I'm very grateful for a very patient hearing.
Right. In today itself.
It's already 4:21.
Yes, that's the reason I.
Just a short point.
My lady, there's just one small point. I'm sorry. There's just one small point. This was on that point of academics and academic,
Yes.
which has come up before, my lady. I'll just finish that. I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you. Please forgive me. I just wanted to take my lady back to the schedule. Academic score and academics. Page 538 of the schedule.
Definition.
Now, and I'll just end with this. I'm sorry. Please see 538 subclause K. Interview list. In respect of SLST state level selection test, means in cases of vacancies in the post of assistant teacher, a list of candidates prepared by the Central Commission to be called on merit for oral interview and lecture demonstration category wise on the basis of preliminary merit score, score from written test and/or TET for upper primary, and academic score in the ratio of 1:6:1 of final vacancies. So this is the context of academic score. Please see, so rule 2K and 2L, which then explains what is this merit list. I'll just read that. And then I'll take you to the schedule, which uses the word academics. May I just read this? L, merit list. In respect of SLST, state level selection test, means in cases of posts, a list of candidates prepared category-wise on the basis of merit, which shall mean, in addition to what has been stated in Rule 2LK, marks obtained in oral interview, lecture demonstration, and prior teaching experience shall include all the eligible candidates who have appeared for the interview. So the merit list, my ladies, includes all of this. This is the final culminating merit list. Now let's please see the schedule. And the schedule 2 is on 547, which is academics. My lady has that. Now, academic score, my lady, which is what is used in K, simply pertains to define what it means in the context of grammar. It just pertains to define what it means in terms of my academic score or my marks in the written exam. This is all it means. And it is made clear when you see the schedule, which has academics, which is plural, and that is on page 547, academics. And academics is plural because it has manifold criteria of what constitutes academics, as in my academic accomplishment, which invariably for a student will be multiple subjects. For a person who wants to become a teacher will be all of this criterion. So this is academics. What is my academics? What is my expertise and excellence in academics? So one, expertise and excellence, would be educational qualifications, 10 marks. Two would be prior teaching experience. And these would be the two criterions for which I would then culminate with a academics score. So my lady, I don't find this to be anything in terms of this is only English language, where in one context it is being used as a noun, and in the other context it is just being used to score, academic score in a certain. There is no dissonance between the schedule and the rules as I see it. And I'll just stop with that. Thank you, my lady. I'm very grateful. And my lady, at the end, we'll hand over written submissions.
All right.
When my lady reserves judgment.
Who would like to argue next, Mr. Mitro? Would you argue next?
Impression that I'm not anxious to be heard. I'm anxious to hear others also.
All right. In that case, Mr. Dhor can start.
So I'm calling it class if you want. I don't.
No, choice is yours. In case you want to start, then next day you can start.
Get to argue, let him argue.
No.
He is not very eager. He is ready to give you a chance.
Let them decide. Whenever my turn comes, I come.
Yes, next turn is yours.
It's a very effective argument. They reduce my argument substantially.
So next turn is yours.
That might not be.
All right.
I can start today, tomorrow, whatever.
No, today we are over.
No, today it
It's
is
impossible.
কিছুক্ষণ লাগবে আমার 1 ঘন্টা
Time that
1
we-
1 1 ঘন্টা 1 ঘন্টা
Tomorrow, does it start first thing in the morning?
first.
I cannot assure you.
Tomorrow I have no problem. 12:30 to 1:15, I have to appear before a division bench.
In case you are not available, I'll accommodate. Do not worry, because there are others. I can hear them also, and then your turn comes, you can make argument.
Then I
There is no hard and fast rule that in case you are engaged, you have to come.
12:30 to 1:15.
All right. I have other matters also. Let those be taken up.
Yes.
So only SLST, then the others, the pension matters and all compassionate appointments, very urgent ones, are being held up because of this.
We can expect that this will not at least 11:30 because
Not prior to that.
not
I'll
before.
keep-
That's what I'm saying, because I have one
Yes,
meeting
yes.
one
I'll
for the
keep
division
some
bench.
other matters in case you are in difficulty, I am ready to adjourn. Do not worry.
Yes.
আচ্ছা।
এটা প্রতিদিনই হোক এভরিডে 2 PM
অপোজিশন ফাইল করলো কিসে?
Okay, number 38. The opposition has been.
Opposition in 20 also it has been filed. Item
yes.
20,
Yeah, item 19,
21.
20.
Yeah,
my lord opposition in 38 is ready my lord today or tomorrow
1 minute. I'll take the opposition. Do not worry. Yeah.
Correction take
All right.
But we have filed opposition in 20 and 21.
Yes. Affidavit in opposition, item 20. Affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state and the commission.
Number
20, private respondent also filed in opposition.
Added respondent, मतलब can one, your lordship added, my lord, we have filed opposition.
Item 20.
Item 20, Lubana Parveen.
हाँ, अच्छा. Filed in court is taken on record. ठीक আছে. Affidavit in opposition by the added respondent in can 1.
the 30
Filed in court is also taken on record. Stop. Let copy of all the pleadings be exchanged. Stop. It will be open for the petitioners to file exception to the oppositions filed.
ওদেরকে দিয়ে দিতে হবে যারা পিটিশন
The matter has been heard. Stop. List for further hearing tomorrow or day after.
Well, whatever day after, Lordship may have one day.
মানে এভরি
Other matters are also
Yes, day after. Heard. Acha.
Well, one small correction.
Same, yes.
মানে 38
Well, there.
1 minute. 21 record and order, same jinish. 21 applicant, is there any applicant in item 21? No, there is no application. তাহলে applicant এর ওটা হবে না. State and the commission's opposition will be on record.
আমাদের তো এখনো আসেনি 38 এসে
And hearing হয়নি. List for hearing on 3rd.
ওটা তো আপলোডই হয়নি 38
Well,
27 has been heard. 27 opposition filed by anybody? I have not taken 26. Keep it with you. Exchange it in the meantime, but then I'm not recording. Otherwise, everything will get complicated. 27. Opposition filed by anybody in 27? No.
আমাদের 38 তো
অনিমেষ বাবু 87 কি কিছু দিয়েছে? দেয়নি না? ঠিক আছে,
My
27.
lord, 27 on next day we will file our affidavit, my lord. We could not make
Alright.
it ready.
All right. 27, Rahul Mondal. Rahul Mondal, petitioner has been heard. ঠিক আছে? Released on 3rd for further hearing. আচ্ছা.
38.
38.
হুম
38, any opposition filed?
38. There are two things. One, I have filed the opposition on behalf of the added respondents, and second,
Which can?
CA number.
আচ্ছা, opposition by the
One.
applicants in can 1 filed in court, taken on record.
Well, there would be another corrections in Bhim. 38 is the Bhim matter.
Hmm.
The Rahul's cost title has come in the server copy of the order. So only that.
দেখে নিন.
yes
In
Maybe they
I'm sorry. In item 38, the cost title is.
Let me
Bhim.
see once. You have the copy of the order?
I have, this is from the server, but
Yes,
it's just
yes.
Rahul's order has come.
24573.
The number.
Number is
Yes,
24573. This is Rahul.
Yes.
And the order is,
Lordship.
this is not Bhim's order.
Then initially I thought, because I myself appeared, thereafter I checked the YouTube also. Lordship passed the exact the same order in Bhim and Rahul same. In both the matters I appeared. But Rahul has been uploaded and the Bhim, Rahul's has been uploaded. So we got it
my lord
twice.
আচ্ছা, দেখি তো Bhim is here. Order date in Bhim's matter, which order?
Same day.
Same day,
Same day.
কবে আছে 28?
Friday.
28 I can see Rahul Bhim's order is here.
Yes. Now in the server, because we have got this.
Server
Server not uploaded,
No, server it has been uploaded.
but
different.
It's coming. Rahul is coming in the Vim. That's it.
একটু দেখে নেবেন
Friday,
sir?
Friday, last Friday.
একটু দেখে নেবেন হ্যাঁ ভীমের অর্ডার কিন্তু এখানে আছে
Yes, order is there.
ঠিক আছে
But-
ভীম has been heard.
मतलब 28 my lord, मतलब can 6.
1 minute
30.
ভীম হচ্ছে 38 হ্যাঁ
Hmm?
opposition can 1 has been filed. Yes. আর এটা কোনটা রাহুলটা হচ্ছে রাহুল is 27 হার্ড হয়েছে তো পিটিশনার না রাহুলে applicant has been heard can 4 রাহুল পিটিশনার আগেই শুনানি হয়ে গেছিল ঠিক আছে can 4 heard and hearing concluded in respect of can 4 ঠিক আছে এবার ভীম what you want to submit?
Vim, I have filed my opposition
Yes,
as added respondent in can 1, number 1.
right.
Number 2, Lordship may just instruct the Lordship's officer that
That correct
yeah,
order will be uploaded
that is that nothing else.
and released on 3rd.
My lord, I have also filed my lord evidence in opposition in can 6.
38 কারোর হিয়ারিং হয়নি ভীমের হিয়ারিং হয়নি ভীমের হিয়ারিং হবে
My lord, can 6 in Bhim matter. I want to file my evidence in opposition.
affidavit in opposition can 6
Bhim
38.
38.
applicant in can 6 files affidavit in opposition let the same be written with the records এটা হচ্ছে ভীম এটা এখানে রাখুন
Petition.
ঠিক আছে 3rd December day after tomorrow আচ্ছা there is a supplementary
Can 6.
matter এটাকে সরান বিশ্বজিৎ বিশ্বাস
If we survive, you also survive.
হুম
That's from
এই কনভিনিয়েন্স কম্পাইলেশনটাকে রাখুন হ্যাঁ না এটা 38 না এটা রাহুল 27 রাহুল ইজ ইন 27 ওনার মেন কম্পাইলেশনটা তার সাথে সেকেন্ড কম্পাইলেশনটা রাখুন রাহুলের
I think my learned senior has submitted before your lordship.
My lady,
these are all judgments
Judgments.
judgments
Judgments my lord
yes
not required.
nothing judgments and then the rules and everything
My lord, then.
my lady, we've already given 5 copies. We have no more. We've killed many trees in this process. Now we're trying to save some.
Bhim,
Yes, I have.
you filed opposition. Bhimete opposition শুধু file and the supplementary list 1. হ্যাঁ কিছু ফাইল হয়নি 3rd December.
Witnesses then.
My lady, I'm grateful for a patient hearing. I'm very grateful. I hope I'll get an opportunity to come back to my lady's court.
It's your choice. I have said that I am open virtually. In case you are not able to come up, you can always join
But
virtually.
the real joy is in the
That is
courtroom.
different.
Joy in real life.
Yes, real joy in real life. With real exams and prior experience.
Tomorrow's been fixed, commission. Please take note because in the morning, I do not know whether you were there or not. Somebody. But, all right.